Welcome to Dyslexia Week. Here at NSYS, we wanted to share some quick little digital tools with you that might be able to support you, your apprentices, your employers, and any colleagues you may work with that may have dyslexia. First of all, when we think about apprenticeships, I think a lot of us now go to that quality of education. What does our curriculum look like? What can we use to support with our teaching and learning? We are lucky that Microsoft offer a completely free package on helping you to design slides and documentation with people with dyslexia in mind. You can access this through the Microsoft support page and under the accessibility video training. They have video on there, but also some little hints and tips on what you can do to support your learners with dyslexia to make the layout and design of your documentation look even better. One thing that comes up a lot with dyslexia is looking at having colour overlays. Now, whether that's a physical sheet or printing stuff out onto paper, but when we live in an ever-increasing digital world, it's important that we can have these options within that digital framework as well. If you go to the Chrome web store, I'm accessing this through Edge today. Obviously, you can access it through Chrome or whatever provider browser you are using. All you need to do is, once you've got it, add to Chrome. It will ask you if you want to add it to everything that you're using in terms of your browsers. That is now added in. And what it is a matter of, you can switch it on and off in this top corner with your colour overlay. Now, I'm a bit of a moody blue when it comes to my colour overlays. You can obviously play around with what colours you want, and that, as you can see, is now switched on. So when I go to that page that you've just looked at, it's got my overlay on it. And then if the learners don't want to use it, it's just a matter of switching it off and resetting the page, and it will be switched off. Another topic that you can look at, or another tool rather, is when we're looking at the actual settings on our devices themselves. All devices will have a settings page. I'm obviously showing you the one that's on my laptop right now. Now, this is in the ease of access part of the settings menu, and this is where you can look at if you want to turn colour filters on and off. You can also have a look at making the text bigger, making everything look bigger in terms of the icons, and making everything brighter. I generally have my screen turned down quite a lot compared to others that maybe use a laptop, but again, part of me being able to see clearly on a screen is to actually have it slightly darker. Another thing to look at is when we're looking at Microsoft Word, or even when we're typing out emails. People with dyslexia, such as myself, I often get a mental block. It's very, very difficult sometimes to, what I envisage in my head and what I write on the page are two completely different things. One thing that has saved my life over the years is having the dictate button. It's not something I use all the time because I try not to become reliant on it, but where you've got learners that are maybe nervous about writing, this is a really good tool to use. It is as simple as clicking dictate and the document types what you write. Sometimes it's not an exact science and learners will need to go back and check the spelling, punctuation, grammar, and also that it does make sense. However, it is a fabulous starting point for them to be able to start with their writing, where previously they might not have even been able to have that first sentence written down. That's it for us at NSYS. I hope you enjoyed that short video. It was a little bit of a whistle-stop tour, but hopefully those few tools, they might support your learners, they might support yourself, and look out for the rest of the videos this week for Dyslexia Awareness Week.